What's going on YouTube? This is Levi at Offroad. In here in my attached garage on the house, believe it or not, this actually used to be the shop, but in here today doing something a little different. I'm actually going to do an unboxing video with you guys today. What you doing, Scout? Say hi. Say hi, Scout. Scout says hi. We're going to do an unboxing video. Been on the hunt for a rooftop tent for some time now. I've looked at several different manufacturers, different styles, and finally kind of settled on what we wanted. We ended up going with Spirit Recreation, which is a company out of Oregon, and we have here the 55-inch Odyssey series. This is a hard shell tent, which was one of the things that I definitely wanted in a tent. I didn't like the idea of the soft shell tents, and for the purpose of my vehicle, I wanted a hard shell to protect against, sticks and limbs and all that good stuff. So we went with a hard shell tent, and not only did I want a hard shell tent, I actually wanted aluminum specifically. Specifically the aluminum, because it seems that the aluminum units, not only in the FSR but in other manufacturers also, are a little more thin. They're a little flatter, a little lower profile, which is something that I also was taking into consideration when we were looking for the tent that we wanted to go with. Aluminum, somewhat thin, not super heavy. This one I think totals in at 154 pounds. Weight, height, the way it sets up. I didn't like the idea of the A-frame styles that kind of hinge from the front or the back just because your head or your feet are going to be crammed into a tight, narrow area. The Odyssey series actually opens up and then folds out, which I'll show you. I'll show you in the unboxing. But yeah, FSR offered everything that I felt like I was looking for in the way of the tent. Like I said, it's aluminum construction shell, low profile. This one is the standard fabric, but they offer a tri-layer fabric. And honestly, how I ended up purchasing this one, they were running a special, $700 off. Actually, right now I believe they're still running the special, $700 off of the standard fabric tents. So, I mean, when you're talking $700 is a significant savings. So I went ahead and dropped the hammer on it. But yeah, I thought I'd do the unboxing here and take you guys along with me, and I hope you enjoy. All right, well, let's jump in. What's going on YouTube? So it appears I'm an idiot. I was actually going through the footage, fixing to put a video together for this rooftop tent unboxing, and it appears that I have deleted one clip or didn't record, otherwise missing footage. Basically, the part that I'm missing is where the tent is laying closed in its shell, and I unbuckle 4 latches and actually raise the tent up. Like I said, it's nothing crazy. 4 buckles, tent comes up on gas struts, and that's it. And then we go into the next segment. And rather than just trash the whole video because of the little bit of missing footage, thought I'd come in and just explain that part. We'll throw this in there, and hopefully that won't affect the overall quality of the video. And I do apologize. Sorry guys, enjoy. And I believe The only other thing to it is to raise, let's see, this guy raises up. This guy raises up. That actually falls out. So, looks like this guy's got a little keeper here. Roll this dude up out of our way. Yeah. Obviously, I have no clue what I'm doing, but we'll wing it. And then there is one more support pole in the middle that gets pushed out and locked into position. And you're camping. Alright, so we've got this guy all set up. Obviously, a couple of cool things that I really dig about the tent. We've got this vent in the back here that you can open or close. And even if it's raining outside, you can actually crack this guy open and still get some airflow into the tent. It'll still be blocked by the hard shell in the back. It's got an LED strip along this back rib with a little USB pigtail. Yogi's got plenty of 12-volt plugs in it, so we shouldn't have any trouble using that. The mattress, I'm not sure what the mattress is made out of. It feels like it might possibly be memory foam. It definitely has some memory to it, but I'm not 100% sure that it is actually memory foam. Either way, it was cold, but since it's been in here and actually warmed up a little bit, it softened up quite a bit. So I don't feel like there'll be any issue with comfort at all. As far as the specifications on this guy goes, well, like again, one of the reasons that really drew me to this thing, when it's all folded down, it's only 7 inches thick without the rack on it, so pretty streamlined. The fly is 210 ripstop poly with 3 layers of silver coating. Everything definitely feels like it's got a rubberized coating on it. The fabric feels super thick and like heavy coated. I don't think there'll be any problem with durability. I don't know. I would definitely like to check and see what the possibility of buying just a replacement canvas for this thing is. It looks like the actual shell is just held in with some screws that go around the perimeter of the frame, so I wouldn't imagine that replacing it would be any issue at all. It'd be definitely nice to know that you have the option of replacing it should you ever puncture, tear, or it just otherwise wear out. The tri-layer, just a visual comparison of this, the standard fabric versus the tri-layer. The tri-layer is definitely beefy, but the cost of the tri-layer and then the discount of the tent, this tent with it being on discount, there was significant cost difference. I can't remember how much, but it was over $1,000. So I didn't feel like that the tri-layer was worth $1,000 to me at the time. So vents open, or windows open on both sides. Got no seam, I'm sure, rated screen. Again, everything feels super beefy. I'm happy with it. I looked at various manufacturers, pretty much every rooftop tent that was made, hard shell or soft shell. I looked at all of them, and this one, as far as the specifications, the design, price, all things considered, like this was finally what I ended up settling on, and I'm super happy with it. So hopefully we'll we'll get this thing mounted on Yogi, and we'll get out there and we'll get some use out of it, and we'll be back. Enjoy.